Is that better? Jeez, I forget. Okay. I don't know what's beeping on here, and it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Welcome aboard, everyone. I've got all of you on the wheel, all of you that are here right now. May have to turn on the lights. It's kind of dim in here. Um, yeah, party wheel, and here's the most important thing that happened. Um, I am actually on battery power. I've been on battery power, just over half an hour right now. I'm using 74 watts. It's a 1,000 watt Generac battery, whatever you want to call it, power station. Yeah, I'm using 75 watts, might as well say. I have computer, two monitors, although I can turn off the big monitor. Camera. I'm not connected to my booster because it was not picking up the signal. So I switched over to my sister's account, and that is not plugged in to the booster. So if I plugged in the Verizon booster, it'd probably be a little over 80, I would think. And so half an hour I've used 4%, so 8% an hour. So it should last me 8 hours before I have to recharge it up. Wheel of misfortune. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Carl. It is. We've definitely advanced. That crazy camera keeps all of a sudden it'll just move just from vibration. Um, yeah, the technology is overwhelming. And then with my job, which most of this is connected to the job, not the spinning wheel, but everything else is for my job. The Generac, I need that. Of course, if I was sitting at home all the time, I wouldn't need it, but I'm going to travel. In fact, I'm leaving Friday morning for Bay City. And, got a couple days off, but then comes Sunday, I will be going to work 4 o'clock in the morning and getting off at 1. So that's 9 hours. But the beauty of it is, you know, once I get to, let's say I get to 80%, um, I've got, let's say, a half hour to an hour left of work to do. Well, I can shut off the Generac and run on battery power that's built into the laptop. Bay City, Saturday night. That's right. Like the vibration. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitation. Good vibrations. So tonight, because there's Linda, we are on basically our last set of words for the Why Do We Say It. We're going to finish this up tonight and retire it forever. Now, what am we going to be doing next Wednesday? I don't know. But tonight, just because we're wrapping this book up, I've got a $10 ticket. And I've already picked out the words. This one's kind of fun because there's 3 puzzles. There's 2 on the front, and then you flip it. You got this one. And then for the bonus one, or not the bonus, but for after the sentences, then we'll do this one. Now, what is this about crowns? What the heck are you guys talking about crowns? Crowns and doubloons? All right, let me add Linda to the thing. And who else? Jim Foster. So I'm just gonna, well, I'll put Jim. Yeah, I'll put Jim Foster. You know, we don't have any other Jims in here, but we always use his full name. I guess that's polite. And then Sonia with a J. Okay. And oh, come on. Okay, it's not making me erase the name. I just do that. It's easier. Make sure I haven't missed anybody. I don't know what the crowns mean. Hello, Kyle. You're on the wheel. Nobody has to come up with a Z word. There's Ray, because Timmy, of course, well, we won't talk about Timmy. Don't worry about it. Ray. Okay. Enter. And Troy is here. Welcome aboard, dude. Enter. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. So, buttons on your underwear. Crazy camera. Ugh, there's something that's irritating. I don't know what it is. We had an infestation of flies for about 5 days. It was driving us nuts. But they mostly hung out on the windows. And we talked to a friend, and they were having the same problem, but they also had a problem like 2 years ago. Same thing, same way. All these flies, and they'd be real lethargic. I sucked them up with a vacuum cleaner. Anyway, I mean, living flies. I just sucked them up. But Maria, you know, big giant bulb, says, well, a couple more days and they'll be gone. She's right, they're gone. What in the world? I figured she would be, Jim. I put her on the wheel. I knew she'd be here eventually. See, I did not move the camera. The camera moved itself. I bet I could move the camera. Let's see. Yeah, see? Whoop. It's a touch camera. Pre-arrival hello, Sonia. Are we going to go through that again? Everybody has to say hello to Sonia 5 times or 6 times? That's what we did last week. All right. You know what? Without much more ado, what do you say we get done with this book? There's only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. Yep. We have X. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things. X, Y, and Z. There's only 2X, 3Y, and 2 Z's. So here we go. Xmas. Why is Christmas so often written Xmas? That irritates me too, by the way. The X in this case is the Greek letter chi, written X, and chi is the initial letter of the Greek word for Christ. Well, maybe it's not chi, maybe it's chi, cry. It's CHI, not CHR. But okay. As long as we remember that X stands for Christ. What is that? Oh, a snore. Linda's snoring. Okay, X-ray. How did the X-ray get that name? The ray was first called the Röntgen ray in honor of the scientist who discovered it. But he preferred to call it X-ray because X is the algebraic symbol for the unknown, and at that time, he did not understand the nature of the ray. I take the cake. Good one, Carl. Okay, we've moved on to Y's. What is the origin of the term Yankee? Ooh. The word comes from a nickname for the Dutch, Jankas, meaning John Cheese. Holland has long been famous for its cheeses, and so the nickname Jan Claus or John Claus cheese, John Keys, is appropriate to them. In pirate days, oh goody, pirate stuff, English sailors adopted the term. Oh God, I'm like Holly. I just lost my place. They adopted the term as a derisive name for the Dutch freebooters. In this sense, it became familiar in New York. Then the Dutch settlers there, noting its unpleasant significance, began to apply it to the English settlers in Connecticut because they believed the Connecticut English to be far more enterprising than ethical. The term spread to other colonies, though at first it was almost always used to refer with dislike to the citizens of a colony farther north. It still is in certain sections, often with a damn placed before it. Yeah, I've been called a damn Yankee. The South is going to rise again. YMIR, the cow motor of the Norse gods. She licked salty ice to free them. I heard that tale somewhere. Too many New Jersey and New York license plates here. Unsettling. Too many women that look like Carrie at a distance. Maddening. Don't they all, Carl? Oh, goodness. Ah, okay. Yankee Dime. Why am I the only female here? Because Tina's not here. Well, she might be lurking. Lolita is supposed to show up. Maybe. Christy, she said she was coming. And maybe Rita. Rita's one of my supervisors. And then Lolita and Christy are co-workers. There's Tammy and Jeff. Welcome aboard. I'll put your names in right now. Okay. You want Sonia and Nancy now. Tammy's here. So you should be good, Linda. All right. Why do we call a kiss a Yankee dime? I've never heard this. This name for a kiss has its origin in our habit of attributing to other sections of the country such behavior and characteristics as we do not especially approve of. Yankees were said to be so thrifty that they would rather pay for something with a kiss than with a coin. A kiss is also called a Quaker fip. That is, a 5-cent piece for the same reason. That's kind of cute, actually. Okay, we're getting there. We have 3 left. Yellow press. How did the term yellow press come to be applied to newspapers specializing in sensationalism? Say that 10 times fast. Sensationalism. Sensationalism. Oh, come on. No idea what they're barking at. Amazon's already been here. I'm getting a new hat today because the little shit dog, his name is Jet. But anything of mine that he can get a hold of, he'll take it and chew on it. Well, this is brand new hat 2 weeks ago. It's got a hole in it now that he chewed it. So I ordered another hat. They should be here today. Ask about New England front stairs. Boat I just alerted we have animals on alert now. You probably heard him. There's Nancy. Are you happy now, Linda? Nancy's here. All right, Nancy. Let's see here. Now we always spell out Nancy Drew's name because there could be another Nancy that comes in, Nancy Hawkins. What in the carnation instant breakfast is going on here? What's going on here? Zany. Where did a fool get the name Zany? In the plays performed by the Italian Commedia dell'arte, Commedia dell'arte, in which the servants acted as clowns and bore the name zany. The word zany was first used in English to designate a comic performer attending on a clown, a stooge. I think he's done now. I hope. Okay, the last word, zest. Wasn't there a soap called Zest? Oh, is it you, Keely? I thought it was Brady barking. You want to come say hi to everybody on YouTube? No? All right. Because you just want to make a nuisance of yourself barking. Zest. What does zest mean? Or why does zest mean enthusiasm? Diane's here. Yay! Because in its Greek form, zest meant a piece of orange or lemon peel, and the addition of a slice of orange or lemon peel adds zest to a drink or dish and makes us more enthusiastic about it. We're done. We're done with that book. It's pretty zesty. Neighbor has their dogs out. Bodie's screaming. The enemies are outside. Kill it, kill it. Yes. All right, I got to add Diane in here. I think we got like 13 names in here already. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. I was right. It's the wheel, Diane. And earlier, I was showing off the Generac power station. Christy Sparks is here. Welcome aboard. Let's get Christy in the wheel. Welcome aboard, coworker. I only met Christy briefly in Phoenix when we were training, but hopefully I'll run into her again because she's another wannabe a nomad, and I think she's going to be a nomad. My A cup bra yet? I need C, Sonia. I need to start running, walking. I need to get rid of some of this weight. Special breed. So we finished the book. Chrissy, you just missed out, but we have been through a book called Why Do We Say It? And Linda, do you remember when we started in that damn book? It's been well over a year. It's probably been a year and a half. It's taken us to go through the alphabet of all these weird words and sayings. We just now completed it. And one of the reasons we're going to have a larger prize tonight. We usually do a $5 ticket. This is a 10. The second drawing, the one after we do the sentences, it'll be for this one. But we're going to do a $10 cash word tonight. 50 years ago. Yeah, I think Linda's right. All right, let's see. 93%. They did not have a bigger Generac unit. 1,000 was the biggest they had. and it came with solar. Well, it didn't come with solar panels. I bought the solar panels extra, so it's right in the ballpark with Jackery. It's a little less than Blue Eddies. Um, Champion, they had champions that were larger, like a 1600 watt, but you couldn't hook up panels to it, or didn't come with panels. I I said nope. I want the panels. I got the panels. There's Lynn. When we started, a year and a half. I was guesstimating. Got to get Lynn the Okie in here, and welcome aboard. Now we got like 15 in there, and I see 17 on the screen. So I'm guessing Dale and Diane are lurking. And let's see. Um, who else might be lurking? Probably Tina. They may be called upon when pigs fly. Oh, Lord. Make sure here. He started when Noah was still learning about boats. I like that. Some of the sayings of our own that weren't in the book, you know. I remember when Pike's Peak was just a hole in the ground. Oh, goodness. What was my dad's favorite one? I've forgotten more than you will ever know. I see G must be here, but I don't see him. How come I don't see him? Papa Smurf, where is he? I don't see him. Am I lagging or people coming in that I'm not seeing yet? At least not in the chat. Okay, I see knee high to a grasshopper. Yep. Okay, the last person who posted just now is Nancy saying hi to Timmy. Well, now it's Sonia. Oh, Jeef is a vanilla gorilla. Okay. Well, Papa Smurf is also Jeff. So that's why I got confused. Thanks, Timmy. People are teasing me about what bra size I wear. I think I'm up to a C, training bra. Yeah, I need to turn these into pecs, so it's time to get back to the gym and start working out. I might as well, because now that I'm getting closer and closer, there's still going to be some sit down at my sister's time and a few others things I got to do before September. But starting September 19th or 21 will be at M25 up in Merrill, Michigan. And then the weekend after that will be at the Kentucky 25 meetup. And then after that, we're not coming back to Michigan. We're heading south, probably Florida for a while. And then as time goes by, we'll work our way across the bottom of the United States. And there's some places in Texas I want to go to. For instance, Corpus Christi, South Padre Island. And then there's going to be places in New Mexico yet, and of course, Arizona. Is your neck of the woods Kentucky, Christy? There's a meetup coming up down there. Um, let's see, what's it called, Linda? Bluegrass. I want to say bluegrass nomads, but that's not exactly right. But it does have those two words in there. And that's coming up the 29th, I think it is. Well, you're in Florida. Gators, sharks, them there hurricanes. Dadgum hurricanes. Galveston, oh Galveston. I still hear your seabirds pooping. Bluegrass bounders. Thank you, Diane. That's what it's called. So there's another one for you, Chrissy, that you be cool if you could make it. There you go. Carl's down your way, Christy. He was in Flamingo, and I forget what city he's near now. I'll let Carl tell you. They grow crops for the herds. Are you talking about the bovine? Yes. The meetup in Kentucky is at Land Between the Lakes, specifically Hillman's Ferry. I've got lot number 109. It's a pull through because good chance I'll be driving the bus. It depends on where the diesel costs go. If the diesel cost doesn't come down a little bit, where looks like it's going to stay down, I may just stay cramped up in that work van of mine. But it gets better mileage, And maybe down the road I'll get a bigger van, one that I can stand up in. Probably won't find one like Tina's, but I would like to have a van that I could stand up in. And we're all done with words now, Timmy. We finished the book. No more letters, words, nothing. We'll still do something. Whether there'll be some kind of games going on. They may be themed with words, or they may not be, or we may come up with a new game. I don't know. My thinking cap is on. Honey and fresh baked goods, cool. Land O'Lakes is only partially butter. Good one, Jeff. I thought of that. When you are, when you live in a camper, and I'm sure you can agree with me on this. Sometimes you're using the bed as a work table. Oops, I just spilled butter on the bed. So what do you call that? A bedspread. I can't believe it's not butter. Yep, bedspread. You went to the Tri-Village Market. Don't need ceramics or shell jewelry made by Hippie the Dippy. Just give me some fresh produce and shut up, granola face. Oh, here comes Sonia with a J, with a favorite word for the day. Cannoli. Letter Z. There's a lot of Z words. Yeah, but I don't need any more words, Timmy. We're all done. We read the last word. I don't know where you were, but the last word was read. Zest. That was the last word. And I had it. Zealous. William. I'd like to go on the record as being the first to say boobs. This message was brought to you by the People's Republic of New Jersey. You got a word. Zip it, Timmy. Hilarious. Oh my goodness, my goodness. All right, where are we at now? The display says 92%, drawing 80 watts. You know, I could turn off the big monitor because I don't need that right now. Oh, I know what else to tell you about this Generac. Um, with it plugged into the wall, I started out at 30% this morning, or actually, it was 1:30 this afternoon. It's when Christy and I got off work, and I plugged it into the wall. It was at 30%. By 3:30, it was at 100%. So it does charge fast on a 115 or what do you want to call it, 120 standard AC outlet. It charged 70% in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So it charges faster than it, excuse me, it charges up pretty fast. And I do know that if I am somewhere, let's say I'm at a campground that has electricity, well, I won't have to use it, but I can charge it up and then have it as a backup. It's not what they said right in the instructions. This is not to be used as a um, uninterruptible power source. Well, you know, it doesn't need to be. The laptop's got a battery. I realize that if I lose power, let's say, boom, it's going to shut me down anyway. You know, the laptop'll still be going, but it'll shut the booster down. And unless I'm in a really good spot for Wi-Fi that I don't need the booster, I could be off work for a few minutes. My luck would be in the middle of a call. But you know, the power could go out at your house too. So it's just one of those things. I'm thinking, do your best, be prepared, but don't worry about it. It might give Luis might get a heart attack. Nah, Mario might, but I don't think Luis would get too concerned either. Xanadu, that's right. 1 by 6 by 6. Sadness probably has a flavor. Let me go fetch the tractor. I feel there's a fair amount of bullshit. Yeah, Xanadu. And there was a channel that was called, I think it was Xanadu on the Road. I'm not sure. I think it was the Michigan's channel. Diane probably remembers. Haven't seen them in a while. But Xanadu is more or less, it means a happy place, a beautiful place, a state of being, where you're in ecstasy. Uh, yeah, that's what Xanadu stands for. And the camera moved. Paint plopping sounds. The plops. Try to ignore the pups. Now you got me snorting. Oh my goodness. Well, we got 15 minutes and we'll be drawing, and then we'll be doing sentences in about 45 minutes or so. I am going to take a momentary station break. I'll be right back. I feel better. Timmy's fired? Oh no. Do 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 do. The girl from Ipanema goes walking. I remember that song. I decided, is Tammy and Jeff still here? I'm not sure if they're going up to David Smith's house or not. But I made up my mind this morning. Now that I've got the backup power, yes, I will bring the karaoke speakers, karaoke machine, if you want to call it that. It's just basically a glorified speaker with some lights and Bluetooth capable. Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up. Um, Timmy, I know you have YouTube Premium because you don't like ads. And for the longest time, I didn't care about ads until I figured out when I was doing karaoke out in Ironwood, out in Arizona. We're trying to do karaoke, and in the middle of a song that I was Bluetoothing from YouTube to the speakers, an ad came on. Talk about ruined. So I said, okay, $7 a month, I think it is. I've got YouTube Premium, no ads. Guess what? 2 days ago, ads. I'm trying to watch a YouTube video and ads come on. Not happy. Have you had that happen, Timmy? Does anybody else have premium, YouTube premium, where you're not supposed to see ads, but now we're seeing ads? Tell you what, if they're going to show ads, I might as well not pay for not. Yeah, I'm pissed. Paying for something I'm not getting from the field of process. You might be right, Carl. Oh, you're not even talking about YouTube, but that might be true too. Lyrically intense and possibly funny to say about that. Good for you. I'm glad, Linda. Post office is restructuring too. So are we going to have to use Spanish zip codes now or what? I know my zip code in Spanish. It's 49428. There you go. See? Oh, cuatro, nueve, cuatro, dos, ocho. Is that better? See, I can't say it real fast. That's good, Diana. Maybe I'll try to give YouTube the benefit of a doubt. However, I typed in Google, is anybody seeing ads on YouTube? And there was a whole bunch of, oh, yeah. And there was even reasons. Reasons given, YouTube can do whatever they want. I used to think that. It's like when I drove a company vehicle, you know, and it's a Spectrum Health on it. Well, in some ways you could say it was an important vehicle. Well, yeah, I turn on my flashers and park wherever. I never had a problem. Never got a ticket, nothing like that. My daughter, she works for the gas company, and she's on the road. Big gas truck with flashers and spinning lights and all that. She says, I always park wherever I want to. Yeah, it might be $9.99. I was thinking it was $7 or $6.99 a month, but whatever it is, I'm paying it because I don't want those ads to pop up when I'm trying to do karaoke. And now it's a possibility that they will anyway, and I'm not happy about that. And the CDs that you can buy, Sonia would know all about this. The CDs, you buy the kit for 900 and some odd dollars. The music sucks. Okay, so I'd rather do the YouTube uploads of karaoke because they zipped the words out. They cut the vocal out of it, but it's still the original music. In most cases, not always, but for the most part, the songs are the original. And don't ask me about copyrights. When I do a live karaoke, I don't worry about it. I'm not trying to monetize those particular lives. So I get around that rule a little bit in that way. And let's say I'm not live streaming. I just don't think the copyright police are going to show up at a campfire with 20 people drinking and trying to sing karaoke. I could be wrong. Oh, did you, Sonia? Cool. Let's pay $4 to send a letter. 73 cents for a stamp is a good deal still. Yeah, when you look at it that way, Nancy, I guess. Get the app called PopTube. It's like YouTube, but no ads. Okay. I'll look into that, Timmy. I got so damn many apps on my devices already that I can't think straight. Family is $24.99 a month. Oh, uh-oh. What did I miss? William needs some prayers. Oh, no. William, no, we don't want you feeling bad or going through a health crisis. William, we're all praying for you. We love you. Reaching out, sending good vibes. You pay $88 a month. Oh, you have YouTube TV. Doesn't that seem a little pricey? We've got, or my sister does. She's got Roku. She's got a lot of ESPN type apps. I don't know, because she watches a lot of NASCAR and other sports. I don't know. I don't know what she's paying per month. All told, though, I'm paying a substantial amount for internet, uh, StreamYard, YouTube, uh, Cloud Space, Filmora, Verizon. What else am I paying? Let's put let's put it this way: my online presence and my online entertainment, if you will. Although I'm usually too damn tired, I'll turn on YouTube History Channel and I go right to sleep. But I guess that's better than having to take sleeping pills, right? I'll never have that problem. But my online presence is about $400 a month, and I might be underestimating it. You know, they come at you with deals, you know, and I'm sure I'm going to get hit. So I don't know how long ago it was, but you know, you forget. But I know the last time I upgraded my phone, which was probably a year or going on a year ago, they said, well, you know, we got this deal going for only $10 a month. You can have Max and Peacock and Walt Disney. And so I do have those. The only one I've used is, I think, Max once or twice. Oh, I have Amazon Prime. That includes the videos, movies, whatever. But that's another, I think it's 24 a month. And then, okay, like with Verizon, all of a sudden my bill will increase probably, and it'll jump. It might jump $30. Like what? Oh well, you're paying for Max and you're paying for Peacock and you're paying for this and you're paying for that. In other words, after a year of a trial, all of a sudden you're paying out the ass or something. It's crazy. Liver and onions, pig's feet, and cheddar wings on the grill on Friday. Happy 4th of July. Oh, that's so sad, Carl. I have never had a problem with any sleep issues. I've never had insomnia of any kind. Now, that's not to say I haven't had health problems, but since I got the old pacemaker, where is it? I've lost it. Lost my pacemaker. There it is. Since I had that put in, it's been 4 years ago now. I haven't. Hi, Jeannie. That's my sister. Anyways, since I had that, I'm off of all meds. I don't take any meds whatsoever. My heart blood pressure is good. Uh, Everything's been fine health wise. I will say, no, it's dog food. It's not shit. We don't care. We're cussing. We're cussing. $82 order coming from Walmart. I checked the Dollar Tree on that water. They don't have it. Really? The water that. Yeah. I don't know, Kyle. I found it at Dollar Tree. Hey, Kyle. Jeannie didn't find that water at Dollar Tree. So we got $82 worth of food coming? From Walmart. Okay. Now you're making me hungry. 2 chocolate cakes. Oh, goody goody. Liver in the bin. Liver on the grill. My main issue right now is I'm gaining weight, and it's not fluid. If it was, I'd be in the hospital because I'd be saying, "Uh oh, something's wrong." I used to have that problem before they put in the pacemaker. I didn't think I was going to be long for being around because I just kept swelling up like a balloon. Jim said hi. There you go. She loves you, Jim. Uh oh. There was a beep. I don't know why. Hope I didn't lose audio. Can you still hear me? The light's still on, so must still be good. A kitty? Yeah, that's Olaf. He jumped up on the table. That's where his food is. Now his kitty litter is downstairs, thank God. Yeah, Olaf, say hi to YouTube. Okay, thank you, Timmy. Sleep gets worse as you age. And as you move down the hill to the hole at the bottom, you deal with it. Nah, I'll be asleep when I fall in that hole. I don't plan to I don't plan to go slowly. When I go, it'll be all at once. I just know this. And I also figure, unless I get stupid or something crazy happens, like a natural disaster, I think God wants me around for a little longer. I got, I got more shit to stir up, that's for sure. And maybe the Lord will let me. We'll see. 200 years set for the month. All right, I am. All right, we are at the top of the hour. Shake and bake time, as William just said. And in this case, is there anybody? Oh, there she is. You came in just in time, Mindy. Get you on the wheel here. Anybody else? Have we missed anybody? I think we have 15 people on the wheel. I'm going to read them off. Excuse me. Starting with, we'll start with the first one that got on the wheel is Timmy. So I got to start with Timmy. Timmy, Rob, Kyle, William, Carl, Linda, Jim Foster, Sonia with a J, Ray, Troy, Tammy and Jeff, Nancy Drew, Diane, Christy, Lynn the Okie, Mindy. Is anybody here that did not hear their name just now? William says yes. Okay. I miss William? Nope. I see him right there. He's in between Kyle and Carl. Okay. Thank you, Timmy. Yeah. William is definitely on here. If we keep saying his name long enough, the app will draw his name. I'm going to give it one more minute in case Mindy wants to know who she's in between. You are in between Timmy and Lynn the Okie. And you're second to none. George Ann. Perfect timing. We get George Ann in here. Welcome aboard. I've seen a few of your Facebook posts for some of your travels. Are you going to do anything for YouTube? I've given it 2 more minutes. I'll give it 2 more. We'll spin the wheel at 4:05 and see what happens. There's a cat sighting. George Ann, I got a power station. Should be great for when I don't have a powered campsite. You don't know how to put them on YT? Hmm. You might want to get the program I have, and then you get Tina to show you how to use it. But Filmora, I've only done it once, but I know I'm confident I can do it again and have like little slide type of show from all the pics. But you can throw in video in there too and just kind of make a little thing. Then when it's all done, you save it and then you post it to YouTube. Yeah, you have to start a YouTube account, but you've already got a Google account. YouTube and Google are married, so it's real easy to do. Yeah, I did some shopping. Um, I was kind of holding out for a Blue Eddy, but I couldn't get one shipped quick enough. And I didn't get paid until yesterday. Yeah, I get paid this Friday, but that to me that would have been too late. It was time to pull the trigger, get it now. I did not catch your live stream. I'm sorry. I'll try to replay it. It's 4:05. We're gonna spin. Now I don't know where I. Oh yeah, right here in the middle. Okay, aim it at you. Can you see that? And let's see if I hit. There it goes. It's Jim Fusser with an F. All right, this will be fun. And I put that book away. I did pick it up off the ground, but now I need. Here we go. Here's a notebook. I need that anyways. You'll be damned. All right, here we go. You kind of learn how this is played, Christy. I think everybody else is kind of used to it. All right, the first letter for Jim is a P. Now there's 3 puzzles. There's 2, and the third one is here. So we're looking for the letter P in all 3 puzzles. There's a P in wipe and epilogue. There's a P in intrepid and peer, P-E-E-R. I guess to give you half of the. Is that like when I'm throwing chips at you during trivia? There's a P in help and departure. Tapestry. And puzzle number 3. Any P's? Yes. Express. And that's it. Second letter. Yeah, you did catch all the chips. Even the ones that I didn't throw very well. I'm using a penny. Jim knows how to put up the right vibes. It won't matter whether we use a penny, a quarter, a hubcap. It won't matter. It all pays the same. The next letter is A. There's a lot of A's. We're going to be here a while. Linda's shaking her head because I'm not using a quarter. Okay, lately, amid Mansalona. That's a town in Michigan. It's kind of up by Traverse City. Wave, Dean, Aha has 2. Jaguar has 2. Inflate, Seat, Tapestry, Departure, Bar, Erase, Gazebo, Elf, A-L-P-H-A, Alpha, Axel and Era, yes, he's a great American. Pays nothing. All right, we're on puzzle number 3. There is a stain and east and errand and blank. Sonia could have told you there's an A in blank. I'm serious. Without even thinking about it. All right. Letter number 3 is a T. T in tuxedo and lately. Have I told you lately that I love you? Do 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 do. Enter intrepid, thin. Oh wait, there was an A in blank. That's that's how that came up. All right, we're still looking for T's. Tapestry and seat. Tapestry has 2 T's. All right, Mindy. Mindy likes to sing too. A T in therefore. A T in 90s. Russet and bait. Okay. Oh, there's a T in into. And Kingston. Big news, the van is toast. Oh no. Ah, you bought an XJ Jeep though. Guess what? I think you're going to be happy. Maybe you get to do the tours at Ironwood. We lost Rob? How the heck did we do that? Okay, 4th letter is M. Media, amid, Mansalona, examine, M, puzzle 2. No M's in puzzle 3. All right, letter. Ah. There's two monster dogs. One is Keely. He is a Pyrenees. And then Brady, who is visiting, he is a black lab, a big black lab. And now I tried to, when I went to unmute myself, I hit a button somehow, and I can't seem to make my picture big. No idea. I don't know. There, okay. Yeah, no push of the button. All right, that's enough, please. Oh, I muted it but they all said they wanted to hear the dogs. Thank you, Timmy. All right. So while the dogs were barking, I scratched off the letter Y. And now we have five words. Oh, they get along just fine, William. Okay, it's time for your two words to start making sentences. The first two words are examine, EXAMINE, and dean, DEAN. Make a sentence. Linda's going to type those out and I'll put them on the screen. She says she's ready. It's a nut house here today. Okay. Examine and dean. So there you go. Make a sentence using any two. Any two of those words. Any two. Both of those words make sense. The dean of the college examined the student's application. Okay. No. Yeah, that's good. All right, let me see if I can. Okay, I just have Sonia on there now. Whoop, Nancy Drew. You'd examined the corpse and deemed natural causes. No, it's Dean, DEAN. Try again, Nancy. No, I'm talking. Kyle's here. No, he hasn't said anything about the water. The dean of the history department asked students to examine primary sources for the research papers. No way, Timmy. Good job. A cutie orange guy? So I know they weren't barking at Verizon or not Verizon, Amazon. Who was here? She doesn't hear me. They don't bark at Amazon. Amazon's here every day. If I didn't order something, my sister did or my nephew did. Yeah, who was typing on Timmy's phone? That's kind of what I was wondering too. Oh no, I didn't mean to skip your sentence, William. Let me put you on here. Ouch, though. Oh, what in the world? Okay, so William's on. The dean of the medical school said I could examine a corpse. Fun. And Drew. So what were they barking at?
Chelsea's sitting out there by the deck.
Oh. Oh.
I got the door locked right now.
Okay. All right. We're back to scratching. S. There's an S in imposing. There's an S in seat. Tapestry. Erase. And walrus. Do 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 do. I am the Eggman. I'm the Eggman. I am the walrus. Do 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 do. You've paid off your student loans already. All right, good one, Ray. Ray is in the pot. Corpse singer bullshit. All right. Where am I? S. Did we do all the S's? Yep, no. 90s, East, Kingston, Russet has two, and Express. Okay. Next letter is an O. Fried walrus, good with rice and gravy. Yeah. I'm wondering too, Sonia. You know what? We do get lots to think about. All right. Tuxedo has an O. I'm looking for O's. Mansalona has an O. Imposing. Now an O. Epilogue. For. Gazebo. Therefore. I think I am. I think. Therefore, I am. I think. Into Kingston and blank. No, blank doesn't have an O. Next is E. Like sucking on blubber. You stop thinking after 3:30. There you go. We're looking for E's. There's a bunch of those. Uncle. Media.
You want your macaroni and cheese or later?
Not right now.
Okay, I'm using the microwave. I just took it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Mansalona. O. Examine. Epilogue has 2. Enter. Blue. Dean. And wave. Choice. Okay, intrepid. Peer has 2. Help has 1. Tapestry. Inflate. Departure has 2. Axle. Era. Erase. Gazebo. Seat. And guess what? We spelled a word. Puzzle 2, we have 1 word spelled so far, and it's seat. You need 3 words to get anything. Oh no, you're out of Duncan? Not good. I got some out in the truck. Did we do the E's? No, we didn't. Okay, we just spelled another word in puzzle 3, which is east. Do has an E, therefore has 2 E's. Woven. 90s has 2. Ledger. E and end. Errand. Express. Fire. And Blake. Wait, no. See, I can't help myself, Sonia. It's right there, the last word. I mean, it's the last thing I look at on puzzle 3 every time. Yeah, it is a little warm. 82 outside. We have the air on, but the door's been open and shut a couple times. What's wrong, Diane? You charge to use your name. That sounds like you, Sonia. All right. X. We know there's at least 1 word with X, but there's an X in tuxedo and examine. Axel.
I didn't give you any meaning, but you just nibble on from
Oh.
Kent City.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I usually don't eat in front of the people. Sometimes I do.
You go back when you're not looking.
Yeah, when they're not looking. I'm on camera. All right. Express. And I think that's it for the X. Okay, letter number 10 is a C. And I'll be giving you another word in just a minute. There's a C in choice. Oh, I got to tell you, Blind Views is going to reuse that one. You know how he has everybody say, and that's the way I see it, or that's how I see it, whatever. Anyways, he's gonna have Tina and I. We did one when we were out in Arizona, so he's gonna be using that on his intro, maybe the outro. I don't know, but I thought that was pretty cool. There's an A that we missed in Examine. There's another one in Mansalona, but I'm supposed to be looking for C's. Uncle, Choice, Mansalona. Wow, surprisingly, that was it. All right. Third word. You need a B for but. It could happen. We have examine and dean, and your third word is therefore. I changed it. It was going to be tapestry, but now it's therefore. Not again. Carol Walters, welcome aboard. There we go. Thank you, Linda. Okay. Make a sentence using any two or all three of those words. And we'll get you on the wheel. Back to scratching. F. Looking for F's. We have 4 and inflate. What the heck? For some reason, the F doesn't want to scratch off. All right. No, Linda, it's not the penny's fault. Fire has an F. Okay. Ray got peaches today. Jim, I have found it necessary to examine the dean's credentials, and therefore he's fired. All right, let me see here. Didn't we have? No, we didn't have Jim on here yet. Jim. Jim is in. Okay, Mindy. It's good seeing you. You be good. I don't think I'm going to be on Saturday night because we're going to be up in Bay City. You never know. I might, but chances are no. All right, we did the F's. Now we're going to have V. Looking for V's. there's one. Woven. Ivy. That's it. Okay, next is H. Va va voom. Looking for H. Oh, there's a V that we missed in wave. Still looking for H. Thin and aha. So now we have two words spelled in puzzle number 2, which is seat and aha. Help has an H. Shrub. Alpha. Therefore, and there's an F that we missed in therefore. Why did she do that? Where's the mayonnaise? Okay, that was it for the H's. Looking for K. I've done both. Milkshake's pretty fun, especially Wendy's. Frosty? Oh, yeah. Where's a K? I know I saw a K. Yep, Kingston. And where else would there be a K, Sonia, with a J? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, wait, I found a K in blank. Excuse me. Dang. Wish I hadn't eaten that French fry. No freaking mail ever. All right. Letter number 15, and you're going to get another letter or word. And guess what? It's a B. Sonia was asking for a B a little while ago, and now we got one. Yes, that was a surprisingly good sentence. Okay, we have a B in blue. Bar. Gazebo. And shrub. Job. Or it could be Job. Bait. And blank. All we need is the L and the N for blank. All right. The next word is departure. DEPARTURE. So we're going to have 4 words. You can make a sentence using any 2, any 3, or all 4. Ray says, I will examine the note from the dean. course, Ray is already on here. There we go. Thank you, Linda. Yep. Any two, any three, or all four. Make sense. Get your name on the wheel. Carol Walters, you're here. You got to get in there. She's using a B for the word bust. Enhanced. But yeah, this is what we're going to be drawing for in about 10 minutes. All right. Letter number 16 is a J. It's a J in Jaguar. Used to drive one of those. It wasn't mine, but I took care of it. It's for the doctor. There is a J in Job or job. And that means we have two words spelled on puzzle number 3. We have job and east. Okay, we're still looking for J's. And that's it. Next letter is an N. Jim says the dean examined my academic record and therefore my departure from the university was expedited. Boo. Good one, Jim. Carol says jackass. Yeah, we're done with J's right now. All right. N. We're looking for N's. There's an N in uncle. There's an H that we missed in choice. Mansalona has an N. Now. In has 2. Imposing. Dean. Enter. Intrepid. Inflate. Thin. There is a P that we missed in alpha. '90s has 2. Woven has 1. And has 1. Can you think of any other words that might have an N? How about Kingston? I don't know. I gotta scratch the N in blank before I can read your sentence. Let me scroll up. Jackalope. Okay, I'll put Carol in. Okay, there's about another good sentence from Timmy, but where is Sonia? Looking for Sonia. I missed Sonia's sentence. How come I'm not finding it? The dean examined the mail and therefore decided that it should make its departure into the bin. Okay. Of course, you're already on there, but that's a good sentence. Real good. And yeah, I seen your sentence, Timmy. Oh, okay, we got to put Carol in. All right. We have 3 letters left. Now, where is Brene? G. Imposing. Seems like I remember her saying something about she was going to have to miss this Wednesday, but I can't remember why. Jaguar has a G. Gazebo. Ledger. Kingston. There's an E in Russet that we missed. Two letters left. Diane has the best sentence. Okay, I'll have to go up. Did I put Diane in here? No, I haven't for some reason. Generac is at 86. And we only got 11, 12 minutes left to go. So it's done a good job. Did we do the G's? Yes. Okay. Letter number 19 is a U. There's a U in uncle. Tuxedo. Blue. Epilogue. And use. Putato. I'm going to have to go up and read Diane's sentence. There's a U in walrus. Shrub. Russet. So shall we drive Jim nuts and go up? Oh, Tim, I hope your back gets feeling better. I gotta find Diane's sentence. Unzip. Okay, I'm up where Mindy said bye. Timmy needs prayers for his back. Oh, I got it. I see now. All right. Walrus, you like sucking on blubber. Okay, that actually wasn't a sentence, an official sentence. All right, I am done with the dog thing. Oh, Keely. You examined the corpse and deemed natural causes. Did we get Nancy on here? Yes, we did. The doctor said, bend over, Dean. Time for your butt to get examined. That is the best one tonight. Oh, thank you, William. All right. Now we are going to the last letter. We've got puzzle 2 has 2 words and puzzle 3 has 2 words. Puzzle 1 hasn't had any. There's a P that we missed in imposing. All right. The letter is Z. And we'll do a double check here in a minute. There's a Z in gazebo. Guess what? Is it possible? Yes, it is. We have aha, seat, and gazebo, 3 words in puzzle number 2. Any more Z's? Don't see any more Z's. All right, we're going to double check. And by the way, there's 3 bonus games yet, but we're going to double check. No I's, no D's, no W's, no L. I, D, W. There's a U in Jaguar, but no R. There's a T in inflate that we missed. Doesn't help because we don't have the L or the I. There's a T in departure and a U that we missed, but no R's. L, D, R, W, R, D, R, R, D, I's, R's, L's. Okay. So 3 words in puzzle number 2 is worth $10. No holla, Jim, $10. See, you told me it doesn't matter. Okay, Linda. Yeah, I hear you. R. Number 1 top band. Cool. All right. No. Stop it. Walmart delivery is here. All right. Reveal. All right. We're looking for diamonds. And I'm just going to scratch it. Oh, please. All right. We have 2 diamonds. Jim, you need to send me your PayPal address. 2 diamonds in the bonus. So that's equal to $30. So you now have 40 so far. We have 2 more bonuses to go. All right, bonus game number 2. nothing. Bonus game number 3. Now remember, Sonia gets 20. Sunglass Gold, piggy bank. Nope. So no bonus in puzzle number 3. Yep. Total 1, Jim, is $40. I think you have my email. It's captainjackscrapper@gmail.com. And I'll give me your PayPal address or however you want this. I mean, if you want me to send it money order, whatever. Jim Foster, $40, no holla. Congratulations. Now, I'll give you a minute. I'll give you 2 minutes. Make a sentence if you haven't already. Examine, dean, therefore, departure. Any 2, any 3, or all 4. Make a sentence and we'll get you in the wheel and spin the win for this last ticket. Sonia will send. Okay, thank you, Sonia. All right. And I'll try to, I'll take care of that tomorrow when I get off of work, probably, or when I take a break, something. But I got the note right here, and it'll be right in front of me. So no excuses. All right, who else do I not have? And why is there a blank? Okay. Jim's never going to see it. Yeah, well, send me your PayPal address, Sonia. Yeah, well, you're on here, Timmy. Here's who we have on here. We have Carol, Diane, Jim, Ray, Nancy Drew, William, Timmy, and Sonia with a J. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Corey. My grandnephew just got home from work, so he's bringing in the groceries. Oh, and his girlfriend Chelsea is too. Hey, I got out of work. So did my sister. I should pull a fast one. Let's see if this one wins. All right. 1 more minute, then I'm going to spin it. Spin it to win it. Well, 30 seconds. Oh, Linda's got one. There's a departure from this prostate exam. Dean went to Walmart to examine the produce. Therefore, it was good quality. I like that. Okay, who else is in? Who else is not in here yet? I'm safe from work. Yeah, we are. Got the youngins doing it. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna spin it. Oh, see if I can do this without wrecking anything. No, I can't. Can't find the cursor upside down. There is the cursor. You gotta be kidding me. It's Sonia with a J. You guys must have been manifesting. So here we go. Do you want me to just be done with it and have scratch off the win all bonus? The win all bonus number is 19. Okay, now we'll go. You've got 5 winning numbers and 12 chances. Then there's 3 other bonuses as well. 2 good ones in a row. Might. All right. Winning number 15 does not match. And does not match. Next is 12 and 29. Next is 24, and we've got 28. Next is 18, and we have 11. Next is 7, and we have 10. So no matches, but we have 7 more to go. We have a 3, not a match. We have 30, not a match. 2, not a match. 6, not a match. Speaking of glasses, I'll tell you a quick story before we leave tonight. 8, not a match. 13, not a match. 22, not a match. All right. Roll 1. If you get 2 identical symbols, you win whatever the prize says. We have a candle and a favor. Not a match. Row 2, we have a card and a flower. Not a match. Okay. And now for 25, let's see if it says 25. And it says 45. So this ticket was overall a loser. But you're still a winner, Sonia. Put that in the loser pile. Oh, good. Just found this. I was looking for it. Belongs with the Tupperware. This ticket's fired. So I was at Home Depot and I walked in and the light wasn't, my eyes weren't adjusting. I thought, well, that's a good time to clean my glasses. So I took my glasses off and realized that the left lens was missing. So looked all over. In fact, there was a customer, he was looking all over, thinking maybe it fell out right as I pulled my glasses off. No. So I still went shopping. I even drove clear up to Standale so I could get this Generac. Finally got home, and sure enough, the lens was right there on the nightstand. Lucky that the dog didn't find it. And well, I got it back in the frames now, but I need one of those little screws. Well, the screw is there, but it's stripped. Maybe some glue. How the hell did I not see that? My left eye is, if I was to shut my right eye, I could drive. But this side, the right eye, is not so good. All right. So how did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut. All right, it's time to go. Good luck, William. I want to hear about a 900 series. Okay. All right. Good luck with your back, Timmy. That's why I thought I needed to clean my glasses. Yeah, exactly. All right. Thank you for coming aboard, everybody. Why did the crab not share his food? He was shellfish. That, that's a good one, Sonia. Maybe we got to bring back humor night. We'll see. All right. Fair winds and smiles, and of course, may God bless. Catch you guys later. We'll think about Saturday. Don't know. Good night.